I'm Andrew, and welcome back to Custom Cards, where we teach you to make your own Magic the Gathering cards. Today we're designing colorless cards for a Norse-themed set, based on the analysis we did in last week's video. We have 6 slots for colorless cards in our set. Let's start with a fixing land. We don't have a lot of focus on multicolor in this set, so we don't need incredible fixing. What we do have though is a strong focus on runes in all 5 colors. What if this land can tap for any color if you control a rune? That will encourage playing rune decks in 3 or more colors. Even 2 color decks that have some runes might want to play it. And of course, it can also add colorless mana for when you don't have a rune. Now let's make a ship. I think it would be cool to give our ship Pillage, which lets you draw a card at the cost of returning it to your hand when it deals damage to a player. Let's give it a low mana cost so you can replay it cheaply after pillaging. Then we can give it formidable stats, 3/3 seems fair, and a moderate crew cost of 2. Note that vehicles are hard to design because the crew cost, mana cost, and stats all affect how strong the card is going to be. Remember that this is all just a first pass. Slap some numbers on it that seem right to you, and you can always fix it later after some playtesting. Most sets have an equipment, so let's do that. We can have it give the standard +2/+0 and cost 2 to play and 2 to equip, but let's make this one special. Thanks to Pillage, some creatures in our set won't be holding onto their equipment very long, so it would be useless to equip them. Let's fix that. Since all of our Pillage creatures are Vikings, aside from this ship we just made, let's have this equipped to Vikings for free. That way, you can put the equipment back on right after you replay them. The last thing that most sets have is a creature. I was thinking it would be cool to have a cheap creature that makes a good pilot. So let's make this a 1-drop with 2 power, 1 toughness, and defender because a 2/1 for 1 is a little too strong to be able to attack. We have 2 slots left. With our first, I think we could use a fortification. Maybe the fortified land could tap to tap target creature. Now you'll need to pay some mana for that ability, because otherwise it would be too strong, and of course it'll need a cost to play and to fortify. Once again, just slap some numbers on that seem okay, and we'll playtest them later. Lastly, because our fixing land is narrow, let's make a general purpose mana rock. As usual, it can cost 3 mana and tap for 1 mana of any color. Most such cards have another slight upside. Maybe you can filter 2 mana here instead. That'll help you splash cards with multiple color symbols in the cost. And that's it for our commons. We're going to take a break now from our Norse set for the near future, but we can always come back to it if people want. Let us know what videos you'd like to see us make. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments what colorless commons you would design for this set. We'll be back next Thursday.